Want to get the numbers from the GDP, which are coming out right now. Brian, we had an initial estimate of what, 1.2%,
yep.
and then the next estimate was 1.1%, and now the expectation here is 1.3%.
Yeah, I mean, so you've got a little bit of an uptick maybe, but, you know, it really doesn't change the trajectory here. We're still talking about sub 2% growth. We're 1.4 comes in at 1.4.
Yeah, 1.4%.
1.4% comes in at 1.4%.
Fractionally better than expectations, which was 1.3%. But your point is well taken.
Yeah.
We're still sort of bumping along the bottom.
It doesn't, you know, that doesn't change anything with the Fed. It's not a reason to hold off on a rate increase until December. I mean, that's still probably on the table. But again, it just doesn't change the long-term trajectory. I don't think investors get a lot of confidence out of this. They don't get a lot of hope out of this. I don't think markets have a huge reaction to this number. It's in line with what we've seen time and again over the past several quarters.
And once again, the business sector is not spending money. I mean, isn't that one of the biggest issues for this economy?
It's one of the biggest issues with all the headwinds that have been put in, are in place because of President Obama's policies. I hate to keep moving back to him, but whether it's Obamacare, whether it is the record number of economically significant regulations that have come out of the White House, which more over an almost 8-year period, even more in 7 years than George W. Bush, than even Bill Clinton. It's those problems for businesses that are preventing hiring. I mean, you've got pressure, the minimum wage, not the minimum wage, the overtime law that came out of the White House, that came out of the Oval Office. It's those kinds of things.
With Hillary Clinton, you add the minimum wage thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's on the table for her as well.
Right.
Yeah, so you have slow growth. You have a bunch of policies in the pipeline that are going to slow growth even more. So the story here remains the next year does not look good. And this, you know, again, back to the election, I mean, that is really where I think Donald Trump missed his opportunity in the last debate. He should have been hammering these numbers. Instead of hammering the Fed, hammer these numbers, link them back to Obama and Clinton. He didn't do that.
Yeah, he didn't. But the economy is the real story. And that's the #1 issue for the American voter today, because they're worried about their jobs. They're worried about economic growth.
Here's what he has to say. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and thinking you're going to get a different result. And that's what she is promising the American people, that you're going to get a different economy if she continues to do what President Obama's done in nearly 8 years.
We know
Just
that
say it like that.
Obamacare is one of the biggest reasons holding back CEOs from investing in their business and hiring people. And she says she wants to double down on Obamacare.
And we're still waiting for that 40% excise tax on Cadillac healthcare plans, which got kicked down the road a little bit. It's delayed. It was supposed to kick in 2018, I think. But there are a lot more problems down the road for corporations, specifically with Obamacare.
All right, so the number's out. Not a great number, up 1.4%. Sure, slightly better than expectations, but again, showing a real slow move in the economy.